Whoop, whoop. Hey guys, it's WormConnell007 here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be talking about Swordburst 3. They have announced that it's going to end on floor 10. Okay, so floor 10 is going to be the final floor. Yesterday, the developers took to the stage. We had Kensei and Probable AI dealing with a lot of the feedback and developer questions that were sent across. And some really good stuff. There's some stuff which has left people really wanting more questions and more answers. And I'm just going to take you through it all, okay? As always, do subscribe, hit the like button. Very important, yada yada. It's like every YouTuber has to say that, don't they? This video is going to be kind of different than what I normally do because I'm just going to kind of flash through it, but I'm also going to, I'll give my opinion personally on things as well. Um, First of all, let's just kind of go through it. Yeah, it's going to be ending on 10 floors. What the developers' overarching plan is, we'll get to floor 10 and we'll kind of put in content there through exploration, events, and so on. And that's kind of really annoyed a lot of people because what's happened is people are like, but where's endgame? Where's progression? What's the goal? What's the actual point of it? And the developers have kind of took it through. It's like, yeah, we've got events. Events don't land with everybody, by the way. So that there's kind of left the game up in the air, if I'm going to be completely brutally honest. But I'll kind of go through the other things that came out through it now, and I'll come back to that because there was quite a lot covered. First of all, Crystal Cavern isn't going away. Icy Inferno is going to be there. There'll be 2 keys. They're looking at daily quests, so they're trying to think of different ways to make it a bit more engaging when you log in. They've also put up a vote for Slayer rewards. So they want to have it so that you kill X amount of mobs and you might get a new cosmetic or a new mount. And they're going to kind of do that for progressive mobs at different times all again. So it's kind of going to be like a mini event essentially, or a mini quest that's going to be added. Personally, I hate cosmetics. I've no issue saying it. I absolutely hate cosmetics. It doesn't incentivize me from a gameplay point of view, but it's something to do, and the developers are trying to stack it out this way. Because I think they kind of wanted to have it as the 10 worlds, and then it's kind of more of a multiplayer online rather than story progression. If you understand me, I think that's kind of the overarching picture. The other thing that they kind of went over is they want to introduce seasonal events. So they're going to have a Halloween event, and they're going to have a Christmas event, and what is going on with my lighting? But what they're going to do is they're going to introduce them, and they're going to call them is Jesus coming through here or something. They're going to call it festivals, basically. So festivals are going to get added into the game. So obviously, as Roblox nature goes through school holidays, summer or seasonal events, more higher player count needs some level of engagement, basically. Okay, so that's coming forward. They're going to introduce new mobs, new cosmetics. I feel like I'm following a theme here, but yeah, that there's definitely going to be happening. What the interestingly Kensai said is he wanted to actually introduce something what's called burst events. This actually piqued my interest because, as much as I personally hate events, what they're looking to do is make it a global one, so everyone has an overarching goal to hit X amount, and then people get access to a new burst, which is good because then that's a new feature that can be used in game and actually actively impact gameplay. So I thought that one was pretty cool. Other things, PvP, they don't want to dismiss PvP. They want to introduce some sort of leaderboard, but also they want to introduce some sort of kind of incentive. So they want decent prizes to keep it engaging, but also give some level of replayability. Um, I'm assuming they'll look into matchmaking and things like that further down the line. But it's not sidelined. They're just trying to understand what's the best way of actually rolling it out. They're going to be slowing down the floor developments. For me, whenever you hear the plan, they have festivals. Kind of makes sense. They're going to slow down the floor development, but they felt, and the feedback was that floor 6 was really rushed. They want to scale the quality. They want to, and they've heard the feedback of stop reskinning things, so they want to introduce new mobs. The reskins won't go away because mobs take a hell of a lot of time for them, so they'll try and blend it, but also try and mix up the mobs coming through, kind of like I would say like Cavern, for example, where you've got different ones that you're battling at the same time rather than let's just become a bandit beater, basically. So I think that was quite interesting to see. But when you think about the floor development plus the festivals, it's a time restraint, so that will naturally slow down as well. Um, People were doing it in the Q&A. They were questioning the fact that there's no end game. Kenside basically just kind of just said that the fact that they want they want to make it more open world. So they'll get the 10, they'll revisit other floors, put in side quests, put on raids, put on new mobs, and also put in new events for engagement. So again, floor 10's last map, which I don't really have a problem with that, but the content has to be thrashed out, and there needs to be some sort of real level of engagement to make you want to log in, which kind of concerns me. But at the same time, it doesn't mean the development team can't turn around and go, do you know what? We'll make a new world with 10 new floors, or we'll go to floor 20. The thing with Roblox is they always have that open creativity. So their goal and their plan might be right now floor 10. Doesn't mean it can't change. Okay, which is good, and we have to understand that. Exploiters are going to be getting banned. The way Roblox's new system with the ban system will work is it'll also ban alt. I think it's an IP ban. I'm not 100% certain, but that's going to be coming in because that's a frustration for people as well. But yeah, the biggest thing for me, guys, is floor 10 is going to be the end. There's no sort of end game goal at the moment, but the developers' plan is they'll have engagement and events and things like that on each floor. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Those are the main takeaways from the stage. The stage is obviously up on the Discord as well. I think it's under, I think it's dev announcements. I think it might be, it's not game announcements, it's dev announcements if you want to go through it. But it's about 40 minutes, but that's the main thing. The one huge thing I will say to you is since Improbable AIs probably came in the last roughly, say, 6 weeks, 2 months, he's took on loads of feedback. He's in with the content creators taking loads of feedback. I see what Kenside does with World Zero in terms of his feedback and in trying to get more people and get engaged. This is not to become like a hate fest or anything like that, but they are listening to the feedback. They're using the starboard. They're trying to do it. They have a goal in mind in their plan. Players have a goal in their mind. There's always going to have to be some compromise here or there. They're working with us, not against us. So do be constructive in your criticism if you are going to give it. For me, the game has so much potential. It just needs, for me, just a better level of engagement. And I don't think that events suits all people. It suits some people. I don't think events is the way forward, personally. But that's what I think, guys. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.